Hello friends. I've got this wonderful bouquet of flowers. You know when you buy flowers and it comes with this like elixir or something? So it's in this water over here. That's why I'm gonna pour from this jar to this smaller jar. I have a vision of a sort. Let's see if we can make it happen. I spilled a little water, but that's fine. Don't you worry. I'm gonna get a cloth and just dry it a bit. I was planning on maybe telling you a story or like plan something, make like a script for my video, but I decided that I'm not going to do it. I'm just gonna talk from my heart. Whatever comes, comes. I had a little bit of a cold last week, so my voice doesn't sound exactly like my voice would sound normally, but I am feeling much improved. So I hope it's fine. I am kind of hoping a little bit of like Phoebe and Friends situation. I don't know if you have watched Friends, but if you did, you must remember this episode where Phoebe was having a cold and she sounded fantastic. I'm not saying I sound fantastic, but yeah, it would be nice if you'd like my voice in today's video. So this is not looking so beautiful yet, but we're gonna trust the process and hope for the best. We've got quite a few flowers, and if it's not enough, about 4 or 5 days ago my husband got me this bouquet. Oh, a few flowers, so we could still use that. I have made a couple of videos where I was speaking somewhat. You can find it on you can find it on my channel. I think they are really bad. I really must be honest with myself. But I mean, I'm just trying, learning. I know that me, for example, I really do enjoy talking videos. One of my favorites YouTube channels. I love listening to Brad Mondo videos. I always put them in the background somewhere whenever I do something, cook, whatever. I know it's not an ASMR channel, but I kind of use it as ASMR. And then one of my favorite YouTube channels, which is ASMR, is Rebecca's Beautiful ASMR Addiction. And then I love these little videos that she's doing, where she is... little videos, they're not little, they're like an hour long. But I love these videos where she would, yeah, just talk us when she goes to the library. And she talks through like all the purse rummage. I love those. I really, really, really like her voice. It's so calming to me. These little flowers, man, they're so beautiful. Wow. There's a little one that got a little. I love them. Dreamy. So dreamy. Oh, this one not even cut. I did good bringing this little thingy here with me. Yep. Alrighty. And some more. There is something else that I plan on using in the second part of the video as kind of the ASMR portion of it. Maybe I can tell you a little bit about I don't want to talk about the weather, because I mean, who wants to listen someone on an ASMR video to talk about the weather? No one wants that, right? When I was preparing myself for the video, I was thinking maybe I can tell you guys about some movies that I watched recently. And I watched this, I watched a couple good movies. One was on Netflix and it was called Copycat. It was with Sigourney Weaver. I really do like Sigourney Weaver. I mean, I love alien movies, so I mean, she's just a fantastic actress through and through, and she looks so great. And in this Copycat movie, that was about that's an old movie from the 90s, and it was about a serial killer, and he was this. She was a psychologist who was investigating serial killers, and then she was harassed by them. Well, but they tried to kill her, and in this movie, and not once but 2 times. And I mean, this movie from the 90s, it was a little bit like at the beginning, really, when I was watching it, I wasn't feeling it. But then the longer I watched, the more I liked the acting. I think the serial killer guy, whoever was doing the serial killer, he did a fantastic job. The both of the guys, really, because there was 2 of them, one who was in prison and one who was outside, and they were trying to kill her together. Very good. I didn't really like the character of the police lady. There was a policeman, she was a woman, and she was helping Sigourney Weaver, and she was trying to catch the killer. And yeah, at the beginning her character was like, do I like her, do I not? But in the end, well, yeah, she was the good cop and she saved Sigourney from an imminent death. I mean, if you want to try and watch it, I don't know if in United States, United Kingdom, I don't know, I think in every country we have different movies. But yeah, here where I live, and we've had this Copycat movie on Netflix, and I have enjoyed it really quite a lot. This does not look so beautiful as I have imagined it, but it also doesn't look so bad as I was afraid it could. So we are somewhat in the middle over here with this whole situation. And I think has come for us to use this other little bouquet, which I have over here. This one I just put it in a mason jar. This is mason jar, right? I think. So I just put it over here. And they are a little bit not so fresh anymore. But if we're gonna mask them here in between the other ones, it should not be so bad. It's very curious. Now you see how these ones are. You see how 1, 2, 3, 4, these ones here on the top are fresh, and then the one here on the bottom is not. A little bit white over here. It's one more. Trying to make it as symmetric as I can. It's not that easy, but you know what's gonna happen tomorrow or sometime if I'm gonna leave them in the sun. These beautiful tulips, they are actually gonna open, and it's gonna look like there is even more flowers. So I'm gonna wait patiently for that. I hope it's gonna happen soon. I actually think tulips are one of the most beautiful flowers out there. I am not really a professional florist, far from it, but I think the basics I kind of understand. So we're basically supposed to... This actually looks like a beautiful meadow. I don't know what is your taste in flowers, but it kind of looks to me like this could be somewhere just growing on a meadow. And for me, that's good enough. I'm gonna try and stick them in the water. It's a little bit more difficult right now because the jar is full. But I think I can do it. Now, in the next couple of days, I'm gonna just have to try and make sure that there is enough water. Right now there is enough water. I don't have to add any more water. And what do you think? I think this is absolutely stunning, if you ask me. It's a little bit not so perfect, but I like it. And if I like it, I think it's good enough because it's gonna sit in my home. So that's how this lovely bouquet is looking today. Super pretty. And now for the second portion of the video, I guess we're gonna do something completely different. Actually the flowers came inside of this paper. I put it on a table. So that we don't get it all messy. And I actually think it was brilliant. I think it was a brilliant idea. My dog's hair is everywhere. I will keep this in the kitchen and then I will be right back. I don't know if you are really tired or if you are already falling asleep, but if you're not, I have something else for you. How does that sound? It's other than more water. To be honest, I thought that when I was ordering these balls, I thought they were gonna be bigger and there is gonna be more of them. But you know, when you order on the internet, sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get. But I still think this sounds fabulous. Let's try this spoon. That's actually my big soup spoon. This is actually so much fun. We try this spoon. I don't like how that sounds. It's difficult to do it. Oh my lord. No. You know, I would want to be talking while I'm doing it. But just doing this is simply very relaxing on its own. So I guess I stopped talking naturally. I don't think I want to do it anymore. See my beautiful flowers? If you are still here and watching, I hope you are still watching. Because you have actually fallen asleep. And by that, I like to thank you so much. I just would like to thank you so much for clicking on this video and spending this little moment with me. I hope to see you next time.